What's up, Capstone Family? This is Ed Drummond with Capstone Realty Professionals coming at you on this Friday, the 30th of October. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is Halloween. I am excited. I am actually excited more for next week. I think that the whole commotion about what's happening next week with voting and this type of thing has kind of made things a little bit slower this week on the resale side. We definitely saw that. Buyers are a little more hesitant to get out there and look, and certain parts of the valley are a little slower this week from last, but I expect after next week we're going to start to see a big boost up again, and we should be in good shape. It's always those like random weeks in the year where we're like, okay, what just happened? Like, what just affected that to where one week was a dip and then the rest kind of jumps back up? I'm sure that's what we're going to see here after we know what happens next week. Hey, so want to bring up a couple things today. First up, want to give a shout out to our great clients, Terry and Dannie. They came in today. We were all masked up, but they came in, got an opportunity to meet them for the first time. I know that a couple members on our team had already met them in the past, and just super excited to hear their feedback on the service, the things that have been working for them, the things that have not. And honestly, the good takeaways for our company. I love the feedback. I love that, you know, the more we can build this to something that is just this ever growing, ever changing, developing system is helpful for all of us. So for those of you that put in your feedback, I definitely appreciate it. It definitely goes noticed, and I wanted to let you know. To Terry and Dannie's credit, a couple things that they brought up that we thought would be very, very, very helpful. We want to get to this space of understanding what a really good investment property looks like. Not only what it looks like, but what's required to get the property to the level of looking that good on paper, right? And a lot of it goes into the management, but not just management. It goes into the communication, and it goes into the relationship with our owner. The relationship with our owner of understanding first, building the rapport and understanding this level of trust that the decisions that you're entrusting us with, we've got to be able to run with. And, a lot of times we'll be in relationships with people for a long amount of time. And I often joke with people and say, hey, it takes us 6 months to kind of ramp up and you get to trust us to know where we're at. But the more free reign the team can generally have to get a decision kind of taken care of, the easier it's going to be. So there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing moving forward to help with that and make that easier. With that, I have a guest with me today, there she is. Nice. Ready for Halloween. Thank you, Evan, for being here this morning. Look how we're doing this almost like a TV show now. But hey, so Evan's here, and I wanted to give her a chance to kind of chime in because she is going to be bringing something to you as well.
Yeah, so you guys can look forward to getting 2 videos from me or from the team that I have helped curate a month. What you can expect in those videos is updates. So there'll be updates on the market, updates on vendors, updates just what's going on in our office, any, growth or changes, just pure communication.
Absolutely. So what I try to bring in these weeklies is kind of an overview of what's happening in the industry and kind of a 10,000 foot view of what's happening in our business. Evan's going to get even more into the trenches so that you hear things that are things that we really want you to know, changes in our business, in the structure, in all kinds of things, so you know where our struggles are and what things will be affecting you. I think like a lot of things were like this year we dealt with COVID, we did all this stuff, right? It's crazy. But you all need to know like what's happening on the front lines because it affects you, right? It definitely does. And the more you know, whether or not you want to know it, if you do, hopefully these videos are empowering and they give you more ammunition to be able to make better decisions moving forward.
Yeah, I think a lot of you joke with me about that you don't like to hear from me, but you're going to be hearing from me in a different way these next coming months and from then on out. So I'm really excited to connect with you all. For you all, some of you probably have not even seen my face, just heard my voice. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Awesome. Well, thanks. We appreciate you watching. Keep a lookout. Again, I'm going to stay continuing with these weeklies. We are doing like Capstone Raw videos as well, where we're tying into vendors that we trust, right? Like vendors in the industry that come with value, that give us, they always give us these gold nuggets that we can offer out that you don't just generally hear from vendors. And I love that, right? I love getting kind of down and dirty with these vendors to know what it is that we should be asking them to get better service, to get, just to be dialed in a little bit better. That's where the Capstone Raws will continue. These weekly videos will continue. And now with Evan and what she's going to be bringing, at least bi-weekly, you'll get something from her that says, hey, this is what we dealt with in these last 2 weeks. Check this out. We also have another installment that we're going to be starting. I don't know if it's going to happen until after the end of the year, but it will be more centered towards tenants. So letting the tenant understand, hey, what is it that's going to be required of them? And hey, how to run a house. Terry and Dannie, that's to you. We appreciate that feedback, but how to run a house. And when they get into the property, a lot of these people have never, managed a house before. When something goes wrong, what do you really do? Besides just picking up the phone and calling Evan or one of the people on the team, what do they do? And that's what we want these things to answer. So we appreciate you. We hope you have a safe, amazing, wonderful Halloween. And we look forward to connecting with you again soon. If you haven't, please subscribe, and you'll get these as they come out. We appreciate you.
Cheers.